Hi guys, today we will learn about the structure or the anatomy of heart. First, we will learn about the basic structures and then we will go in detail. So here we have a very basic diagram. So first we will start with the basics. So if we divide the heart into a right and a left side and a upper and a lower side, we can see these four chambers, two on the right side and two on the left side, two on the upper side and two on the lower side. The upper chambers are known as the atrium or auricles and the lower chambers are known as the ventricles. So this become right auricle or right atrium, this becomes right ventricle, this is left auricle or left atrium and this is left ventricle. So these are the four chambers. Next we have some important arteries and veins. Let's have a look. So this one here is a vein and it is vena cava. I'll better use the text. And this one is aorta. This is an aorta is also an artery and this is also an artery, this one, and as it carries blood to the lungs from the heart, so it is pulmonary artery. And these two veins, as they bring back the blood from the lungs to the heart, so it is pulmonary vein. Please excuse my writing as I'm using my finger. So basically we have the basic structure we have the four chambers and vena cava, aorta, pulmonary vein and pulmonary artery. Now let's go into a bit of detail. Here we have a detailed diagram. We know the four chambers: vena cava, aorta, pulmonary artery and pulmonary veins. So now let's talk about valves. Valves are like one-way doors. So they are present here between the right atria and right ventricle, here between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery, here this between the left atria and the left ventricle, and here between the left ventricle and the aorta. So 1 2 3 4, these four valves. So the first one is a tricuspid valve, as it has three cusps somewhat like this. The second one is the bicuspid valve, as it will have two cusps like this. The third and the fourth, the third being the pulmonary valve and fourth the aortic valve, these both are semilunar valves, somewhat like this. So what is their function? They don't let the blood flow in the wrong direction. The blood can only flow in one direction. Okay. Next we have is this string like structure. This is known as chordae tendineae, this white string like portion. And if you look deeply, so this chordae tendineae is attached to some these structures, if you can see these. So this is here is the papillary muscle. So it connects the arterioventricular valves. And the next, some projections in the ventricle. If we take a deeper look, we will see some projections in the ventricle. So they are known as columnae carnae. So basically columnae carnae maintains the stiffness. Now let's talk about some septums. Two septums we will see here. One is this one, which separates the two ventricles. So it is known as interventricular septum. And one this small one which separates the atria. So it is interarticular septum. If we want to go in more detail, so we can name these subarteries of aorta. This is brachiocephalic artery, this is left common carotid artery, and this is left subclavian artery. So this pretty much covers the anatomy and the structure of heart very clearly. So next, now take a look at the electrical conductivity of the heart. We know heart is myogenic, and the electrical conductivity, so we have to know the tissues present. So here we have a node kind of structure known as SA node or the sinoatrial node. SA node or the sinoatrial node. And then here, okay, the sinoatrial node is present at the top of the arteria, and at the bottom of the arteria the node present is known as AV node. These are connected, and then here there is a very prominent fiber which has two subdivisions, right and the left. So this is bundle of His. Now this divides further into some fiber like structures, and these fibers are present overall. They are known as Purkinje fibers, or the Purkinje fiber as we say. So this, oops, what is this, but never mind. So this pretty much covers everything that you need to know for the anatomy or the structure of the heart. And to be more clear about this, do watch the physiology or the working of heart, so you will get an idea about all the structures more clearly. The link is in the description, so do watch the physiology video, and from the basics to the detail. Now everything seems very easy, and the heart can be labeled and understood very easily. Thank you.